Woo!
What? In between. Black Messiah piping up a mixed queen, vanilla cream about with your self-esteem. Oh, yo. Come on, man.
Crazy, ain't it?
Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Who you got, man? Hey, look, man. Who you got in the battle, baby? You got Kung Fu Kenny, or you got BBL Drizzy, baby. You feel me? Who you got, baby?
Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you like this.
What you got, man?
I got Kendrick Lamar up by 1 round, just by 1.
I like that. I like that.
Drake ain't done.
You don't think he done?
I know people got their personal biases, and I don't even want to hijack the whole podcast over this because people is making it look like it is a wash. It ain't no wash, dog.
It's not a wash.
If you don't listen real quick, and I'll shut up.
Now let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, this is the Zone Sports Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one half of the Ocean Boy Big V. I'm here with my guy. You feel me? Black Ice Dynasty's own. You feel me? My boy Corey. Never telling the same old time story.
Never.
You feel me? We here. We gonna get into some sports and all that. But you know, I'm a rapper. We hip hop heads. We got to start with the beef, baby. The BBL Drizzy versus the Kung Fu Kenny. You know what I mean? Yo, so my nigga Corey said it's closer than what y'all giving. Some of y'all saying it's over. Some of y'all saying it's a wash. Some of y'all said Kung Fu came through the building. You feel me? And just booted Drizzy out of the building. Oh no, Corey, what's your thoughts, man? What you got to say, man?
Real quick, you could get into, from a personal standpoint, who you like and who you don't like. And I get it. If you want to say Drake is corny or a cornball, you're not going to get much arguments from me. With a lot of music in entertainment period, I have a tendency to compartmentalize. I may not like you, but that don't mean you're not dope, right?
Right.
And I do think Kung Fu Kitty is up, but he's only up by 1 round, though. He's only up by 1. Some cats, I think because you love to hate Drake, it's saying that he's getting washed. No. He ain't getting washed, bro. That has yet to happen. Now, I ain't gonna front. It's getting real hard to kind of keep up with the disses and all that stuff. So I just listened to Drake's Family Matters yesterday. And dog, listen, again, I'm gonna leave this and I'm gonna let you rock. Ain't nobody bodied nobody yet. I got Kung Fu Kenny up by 1, but boy, listen, if this is a boxing match, it's close and it's gonna go to the 12th round decision, dog. That's what I got. I could go on forever, but go ahead, bro. I can talk about this all day.
You know, we can get into it. You know, it's at first I was thinking, you know, Drake, you know, the Drake was getting washed. I can't lie. I was thinking that, man. I was really thinking it, but I literally just text in this group chat I'm in with a couple of the homies. I said, I'm gonna read what I said verbatim.
Yeah.
Went back and listened to all the disses. This was a good battle and a lot closer than what I gave credit for. And this is and I mean that. I went back, man, over the weekend and listened to that push-ups. I listened to the push-ups, you know what I mean? And you know, I started with, I went back and listened to the you know, the first person shoot or whatever. And I'm gonna just let me just put this out here. Lyrically, neither one of them is fucking with J. Cole. I gotta say it. I'm gonna put that out there. Lyrically, we keeping it lyrically. Neither one of these cats, to me, in my opinion, can fuck with Cole. That's me. Cole bowed out, so we don't even get to have this. This is the whole nother ball game, bro. We talking bars.
Being that J. Cole bowed out, he's automatically at the number 3 spot, and that's my guy.
Yep.
He's at the number 3 spot. He can't do that number 1, number 2.
Nah, he can't. It's over for that. You know what I mean? But I want to be clear. Just because he bowed out, don't none of you rap niggas think y'all can go with Cole. He been watching y'all niggas for 10 years. He's already proven he can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Only person I ain't seen him go toe-to-toe with, I would love to see Lil Wayne. I want to see him and Lil Wayne on the track. I would love to hear that. Look, I don't know why it ain't happened yet. Wayne has worked with Conway.
I never noticed that till you just said that. You right.
Wayne has worked with Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun. He's worked with mad people. I don't know why. I don't know why yet. These two barbarians haven't gotten on the record yet. Yo, Wayne, yo, Cole, make that happen for the big dog. I need to hear that. I need to hear that. And I'm talking about 32 bars a piece. Don't go in there. No hook. No, I don't want a hook on that thing. I need y'all to go in there and do what the spitters do. That's it and that's all. That's just me. I need to hear that. It's been, I don't know why the hell it ain't happened yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they recording this in the stash. I know how that go. That needs to happen. That
sounds like a collab I didn't know that I needed.
Bro, listen. Yeah. You need that Cole and Wayne on a tough ass Alchemist. Give me some, bring Just Blaze back. Do something. I need that to happen. But this Kenny and Drizzy, man, like I was saying, I went back and listened to the first person shoot. I just kept thinking, man, the way J. Cole just fucked Drake up on first person shooter. Dog, and say what you want to about 7 Minute Drill. That shit was crazy. 7 Minute Drill.
Still bumped that. I know they took it off streaming. I downloaded it.
I got it. Yeah. I had to have that. I got that. That song was crazy. That whole album alone is crazy. I don't care what he did.
Considered a mixtape, which is sick. I don't know the difference between albums
I don't
think it's a difference anymore.
Not these days. The only difference is you can call it what you like. That's it. And that's all. Call it what you like.
Can I say something real quick, Big V, about the 7 Minute Drill? Is that I know it got ridiculed a lot, and again, I don't know where that came from. I took that song as a warning shot. I didn't take it as like, oh, the gloves is off, the love is done. I took it for what it was, as a warning shot. Go ahead, Big V.
Absolutely. Cole could have went crazy. He bowed out. You still the best to me lyrically amongst the three, me personally, because I know what you do. I know what you can. You spent the last 10 years. You didn't do it when it mattered the most. Yeah. Disappointing. Kind of let NC down. You know what I mean? You let Nas down. You feel me? We know you did that. You probably let Nas down again, but you definitely let the state of NC down for sure, in my opinion. Yeah.
And I think real quick, Big V, is that, now they see what Kendrick Lamar is doing to Drake. And I say, well, it's a little bit different because Kendrick Lamar don't like Drake. Like, he don't like him. So it's going to be more vicious than that kind of competitive hip-hop sparring that would have happened between him and J. Cole. I don't feel like it would have went that nasty as it is. Kendrick Lamar don't like, he don't like this guy. I don't think it would have went that bad with J. Cole from a disrespect point.
It's gotten personal, man. And for me personally, I even said that in the chat over the weekend. To me, it's just gotten too personal to the point I kind of don't want to hear it no more. Like you bringing in the I get it. It's battle rap, so it's no holds barred. Anything is on the table, but and that's where for me, I do kind of like score it kind of close, because when it's been lyrical, it's been amazing. Euphoria was crazy.
Yes, it was.
616 in LA. That's what I needed. He left Earth on that. I needed that. Push-ups is crazy.
I love push-ups.
Me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the more I listen to it, he got some hidden balls, and I don't think people catching. Like, I don't think a lot of people. I know the internet been interneting, but I don't know, man. That Family Matters is crazy.
Family Matters is probably my favorite out the bunch right now as it stands today at 6:15 on Wednesday.
I understand, and I understand that. I definitely understand that.
The Empire struck back on that one.
He did. Meet the Grams,
and Kung Fu Kitty. Yeah. Bruce Lee his ass up.
And then Not Like Us. What can I say? That's Not Like Us. Hey, man. That's in the club. They get me going. Hey, that's the thing. They both have gotten me going on some club type shit, and they both have got me going lyrically. I just know if Cole was in this thing, my mind would be blown, because Cole don't play around. We wouldn't be getting no bops. None of that, no bops. We're going to be getting these. Did you hear what he said? Yo, run that back. Whoa.
He's about to be a professor up here. One other thing I want to say real quick is that I heard that there was a shooting outside of Drake's Toronto home, and then one of his stores got vandalized. Now, me personally, I don't think Kendrick Lamar sent for that. I have no way of knowing if it did or he didn't. Even if he didn't, I know Kendrick Lamar ain't about to jump in and be like, "Hey man, now y'all chill out. Let's just keep it here by side." I don't want it to go. To me, the insults is already kind of went far, but then again, in battle and war,
it's what it is.
The Ice Cube, no Vaseline era. We grew up doing the two.
You know,
we grew up with MC8 versus DJ Quick with the dollars and cents. Like we grew up with all of that. So you're right. It ain't no out of bounds over here, but man, please just keep it in the booth. And not 9 times out of 10 is not. Sometimes it can be the rappers, but a lot of times it's the entourage. And so please just keep it where it's at.
Please, man. I want to hear. I wanted more metaphors and similes. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted more bars. I wanted more bars, bro. I wanted more shit that Cole would say. Your whole clique getting slid on like a mouse pad. I wanted dog. That's what we missing, Corey. That's what we missing.
Take the hat off on that one,
bro. That's what I'm missing. I need that for my battle. I ain't heard none of them that got my face scrunched up on some bar shit. Disrespect, yes. Bars though, like bars. Yeah. Come on, man. Damn, Cole. That's all I got, man. Damn, Cole. You know what I mean? I'm hoping you don't end up on my man What the Hell segment. You feel me? What you got, Corey? Let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving here, man. Brought to you by me, envisioned by Big Vito, co-sponsored by my baby girl who don't like to take poops at daycare anymore. She wants to wait till she gets home to take her poops. But that's neither here. I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit. Man, Big V, man, ain't gonna be no suspense. This is one of those weeks I could have gave it pause to a whole bunch of people, and I still might, but I'm about to stagger this one out, man. Patrick Beverly, what the hell? Come on, man. What the hell? This guy, your boy, you know, Mr. Don't Talk to Me. I think you're the one who said that. Your boy, he threw a ball at a fan, Big V. Not once, but twice. You know, he threw it the first time, it didn't hit his target. Hit a poor woman in the face, Big V.
See, I didn't know that. What?
Yeah. So he asked for the guy to throw it back because I guess the guy who it was initially meant for, I guess thought he threw the ball by accident. So he literally just tossed it back to Project Patrick Beverly, and then he threw it like it's dodgeball. Right? Hit my man right in the face. I haven't heard nothing about a suspension. Ain't heard nothing about it. He's going to get suspended. He's going to get fired.
So he did hit the guy, or did he hit the woman?
He hit the woman first, and then he ended up hitting the guy. Yeah. And so basically what's been reported out of multiple sites, including Sports Illustrated, was that the fan allegedly stated 3-2-1 Cancun. And everybody know what that means. That means you suited and booted. You up out of here. Now, Patrick Beverly said he actually said more than that, but I don't want to say it, even though I got to do better. Now, this reminds me of in football a few years ago with Myles Garrett and Mason Rudolph, where Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns took the helmet off. Hey, yo, dog, what did he say? Man, I don't even want to get into it. But, dude, you about to get suspended. I mean, like, yo, if he said something racial, say it. Say what he said. Project Pat don't want to say what he said. Myles Garrett never said what Mason Rudolph said. Whatever, right? All right, cool. You're an idiot for that, this, that, and the third. And so let's just say hypothetically something was said that shouldn't be said, whether it's racial boundaries, whether it's fan to player. But clearly, we don't know, so I can't work off that. Big V, that same night, you had an interview post locker room. You pull up my notes here. ESPN producer and reporter Melinda Adams. She rolled up, wanted to ask Project Pat some questions. He's like, yo, you subscribe to my podcast? No. Oh, well, then you can't ask me no more questions. And putting his hand over a mic, basically told her to get lost because she didn't subscribe to his podcast. No, okay. The whole basketball, dodgeball thing, all right, to be determined, I'm going to get that grade incomplete. But did you ask all the other men in there? Do they all subscribe to your podcast? Because if that's a prerequisite to interviewing you in the locker room, then let it be known then. Let it be known on the microphone when I come home. Let it be known. But you just gonna single her out? And if I'm not mistaken, she was the only lady or one of the few ladies in there where the rest was men. Dude, don't be treated. Now, to be fair, he has called and apologized to her personally. So they say. So it's almost like not saying it's the same thing, but like I know a lot of folks, I was one of them that was upset when Chris Brown beat up Rihanna, right? But then it's like, well, dang, I can't keep staying mad at him because now she's doing songs with him. Birthday cake, go forth to go. I'm like, okay, so they moved on. So now if Melinda Adams moved on, then I guess I gotta move on. But Project Patrick Beverly, what the hell, man?
Yeah, and to add to that, ESPN has banned him from all interviews post game. To add to that,
okay,
you know what I mean.
There you go.
Real quick, you know, I want to give a honorary what the hell moment, real quick. Jamal Murray. Other night, ladies and gentlemen of the Zone Sports Podcast, during the playoffs, Jamal Murray was on the bench and didn't like what was going on the court. He threw a towel out that didn't make the court. It made the out of bounds area. Somebody from the out of bounds area threw it back to him, and the game continued, and he didn't like what was going on. I guess he didn't like that the ref wasn't calling the game how he thought. And proceeded to throw like what they are deeming to be like a heat warmer out on the court. And it made it to the court. And
while play was still going on, Big V.
While play was still happening on that end of the court. Somebody could have slipped on that, Corey, not even of the opposite team, one of your teammates. Could have slipped on that, did a split, or hit his head on the court, pulled a muscle, tore his ACL. Anything, that could have been a trickle-down effect of a lot of things. You could have ended somebody's career. You could have hurt somebody that was on a contract year. Like, you could have really injured somebody for life if they fall the wrong way on that hardwood.
Yeah.
You got fined $100,000. Not enough.
Not enough. I don't know how much he makes, but it's more than $100,000.
It's not enough. You should have been suspended and maybe taxed maybe $500,000, in my opinion. Straight up. In these instances, Corey, I think examples need to be made. Some people deserve to have $1 million fine, and I would say this is at the top. Like this is This should have been a costly fine. It should have been $1 million, or you get suspended. One of the two.
Because cats are saying like, well, nothing happens for no harm, no foul. No, that's not always the deal. Like,
no, it's your intent.
If I go and I try to rob somebody and I pull out my gun and I don't shoot nobody and I don't get no money, I'm still going to go to jail
for your intent. Yes.
Yeah. David Stern, God rest his soul, he's rolling over in his grave right now. You know what would have happened if he was still the commissioner. Yeah, and I like Adam Silver.
I love Adam Silver.
You're right. I mean, I get it. He did the whole suspension with Draymond Green, but that was after he done had 11 technical fouls throughout the season. You had to do that. That's automatically written in. That wasn't at the commissioner's discretion.
Right. He knows better than to throw that shit on the floor like that. You know way better. No excuse for it, man. You know what I mean? Jamal Murray, what the hell? You know what I mean? Let's keep it on the NBA. Last week while we was gone, you know what I mean? I took some time off, ladies and gentlemen. I had to do some things around the crib and all that. You know what I mean? Had to get my daughter situated. She moved to her new apartment and all that. Salute to my daughter. But while we was doing it, Corey, Darwin Hamm got fired.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darwin Hamm was let go last week from the LA Lakers. Let me set it off on this, Corey. I don't like it. In my opinion, Darwin Hamm didn't deserve to get fired. In 2 seasons, he has took us to not only the play-in, well, we took our play-in spot and turned that into the Western Conference Finals, Corey. I don't think people realize how up and down the Lakers were that year.
Yes.
We were up and down. We barely was 500. Barely.
Right.
We made it to the play-in, and we might have been the 8th seed, Corey, if I ain't mistaken. 7th, 8th seed.
You're like a 7 or 8. It was
low.
Yeah.
We turned that into a Western Conference Finals for the people who don't know, that's one series away from the finals.
Yep.
For your first year. Second year this year, We get booted out the first round to the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets. Next thing you know, he's getting fired. Corey, I don't like it. I don't like it for several reasons. I go down a couple of them. At some point, it's not the coach's fault. I know, they're the ones that get the blame, at first, but that's not always the case. I think that is from organization to organization. The Miami Heat started out when they had LeBron and D Wade and them. They didn't start out the best, and you guessed it. Who you think was asking for a coaching change? LeBron. LeBron was asking for him. LeBron. Pat Riley said, "Not so fast, my friend." Like my great friend Lee Corso would say.
Yep.
Not so fast, my friend. And good, because Eric Spoelstra proved to be the truth. That would have been a crazy mistake of firing Eric Spoelstra after during that time, and just looking back to what he turned that team into. What, three championships, Corey? 2 or 3?
Yeah, so the Heat got 3. The Heat during the LeBron era, they went to 4 straight finals. They got 2.
Yeah.
They had the one with 06. I think that was before Eric Spoelstra may have gotten there with D Wade and Shaq.
Okay, so with just LeBron and them, he got 2 with LeBron. Yep. Okay, yeah. See, no, it would have been a crazy mistake. But LeBron got to stop this, man. He can say he ain't got nothing to do with this firing. Everywhere he goes, he got something to do with the firing. You got David Blatt out of there. That wasn't your guy. You know what I mean? Because you wanted Ty Lue and all that. You feel me? You tried to get Eric Spoelstra out. Here you is. Say what you want. You got Frank Vogel out of there. In my opinion, I think you did, and he should still be our coach. Should still be our coach. At some point, man, he got to stop doing this. We have to get pieces to win these chips, man. You changing the coach and doing all this because I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know why. But you got to start doing more of this, man, and not pointing your finger at the coach, in my opinion. Like, why not go in the office and say, look, we need to get some shooters. Shit, go back to when y'all beat them during COVID. What did we have? What sauce that we was missing? Yeah, you missing the others. You know what I mean? Yeah. You missing what's my guy out there and that play for the Bulls now with the headband?
Oh, Caruso, Alex Caruso.
You missing Caruso? Hell, we missing Dwight Howard. Bring Dwight back.
Missing Rajon Rondo. Those are the 2020 guys that we have.
You know what I mean?
I ain't saying that they would, but get someone like them.
Get some dogs, man, because they was dogs. Like, we missing my guy who playing for the Nuggets right now, who going crazy. He's shooting, doing all that, going to the hole with the Braves. I forgot his name.
Oh, KCP.
We missing KCP. You know what I mean? Missing KCP, dog. Like, we missing people like JaVale McGee. You know, right. Like, and we'll get into this in a minute, but this is where the Timberwolves are thriving at against the Nuggets.
Yep.
This is exactly where they're thriving at. And you got to stop pointing the finger, man, and go in that front office and demand and really put a game plan together to get some pieces, man. What's your thoughts, Corey?
You know what? I'm gonna be quick because you echoed a lot of what I said and what I was thinking. Because it's Darwin Hamm's fault. Of course it is. Of course it's Frank Vogel's fault. You know, I love LeBron James. I love Michael Jordan. I got a Michael Jordan Tar Heel jersey. I got a LeBron James Lakers jersey. You know, right? So this is the gift and the curse of having LeBron on your team. And I never experienced that to what I'm seeing right now. And to me, the Miami Heat is the only organization that backs and empowers their head coaches. You know, I might can argue New York with Tom Thibodeau. I don't know yet. But Miami Heat definitely empowers their head coach to be what we call, let's say, a head coach, right? Like, because these players, and I get it. Everything is star-driven. The players are going to come and go. And one of my biggest criticism of LeBron James, of course I ain't going to act like I didn't want him on the Lakers. Of course I wanted him on the Lakers. Because I knew at best we was going to at least get back in the playoff mix and at least have a chance to compete at the title and at least get one ship out of his tenure. And we done did that. You can argue bubble or not. That's a whole nother conversation. If you don't like the bubble, a championship's a championship to me. But this is the gift and the curse, because now you can't sit up here and pull the whole Scooby-Doo routine. I don't know why he's getting fired. Like, listen, just to quickly echo, We was either the 7 or 8 seed last year. Ain't nobody had us going to the Western Conference Finals. Nobody. I didn't. You didn't.
No.
Right? And you look at this year where Darvin Ham, if he really wanted to, he could have sat players during the play-in to see if we could have avoided Denver, right? And to take our chances with Sacramento or Golden State in the play-in. Now, I think that would have been risky, but it ain't like other teams haven't done it.
Right.
That could have been done. Give Darvin Ham credit for saying, no, we're going to go up against these guys because we got to meet them up anyway. And let's also give him credit because in every single one of these games, we've had leads. Darvin Ham won on the court. You could question one, like I think it was one where LeBron James did wanted a challenge where they were saying it was on LeBron James and it wasn't. Okay, cool. You're not going to always agree with what your head coach is. Hence the term head coach. Guess what? I don't agree with everything that my boss do at my job. But guess what? There's a hierarchy. My boss is up here. I'm below him. It don't matter if I make more than him or not. I get the whole dynamic of the power dynamics is where the players make more than the coach. I get all that. But I'm more worried about moving forward because, yes, the Lakers' names is shiny and somebody's going to take the job. But who?
Yeah, but who? Because Dallas was smart. Right. And Dallas was smart. They went on ahead and locked up Jason Kidd. Nah, don't even think about it.
The Clippers are trying to lock up Ty Lue as we speak. If they haven't already.
As they should.
If you got Anthony Davis, who's more of a follower than a leader, talking about, oh, man, we just don't know what we was doing out there. Like, that's a shot at Darvin Ham. I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I tell you what, it was you and King James that decided to bring Russell Westbrook over last year. Darvin Ham had to make daggone lemonade out of lemons with that last year. That won't him. And Rob Pelinka, where you at, Mr. GM? What?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. That is a great question. That is a great question. Yeah, where you at, Pelinka? You know what I mean? Yo, let's jump into this Nuggets this Nuggets series, man. If you have not been watching, ladies and gentlemen, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves are in the second round of the playoffs. And boy, the Timberwolves are kicking ass. They are kicking ass. I mean, from top to bottom, Anthony Edwards is going crazy. Gobert is holding it down there. Cat is doing what he do.
Ooh.
I mean, not even think about the other guy, Nas Reed and people like that.
Reed is balling.
Man, listen. It's two guys for me, Corey, that I feel should be a part of the most improved player conversation. That's Nas Reed. And damn, I'm having a brain freeze right now. I just had his name in my head. His my man with the dreads for the Pacers. Big man.
God.
Big man. God, I can't think of his name right now.
I'm gonna pull up the
I had it in my head right now. He's been going crazy for the Pacers right now. Yeah. Everybody talk about Halliburton. I like how he stepped it up this year.
Yeah.
Get his name for me, Corey.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
But him and Nas Reed should be in the running for most improved player, man, in my opinion.
Yeah, all right. So let me see here. We got, all right, let's see. You got Miles Turner. Kobe Thompson is probably who you talking about.
Nah, I'm talking about because he don't got dreads. It's Miles Turner. It's Turner.
Okay, yeah, Miles Turner.
Miles Turner is going crazy, yo. On the defensive end and on the offensive end. He is going crazy, yo. Definitely should be part of the most improved, in my opinion. Corey, it's looking like the Nuggets are in trouble, man. What are your thoughts, man? Like, do you think it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep? Is it or do you have them coming back to make this a 6-game series or to push it to 7? What you thinking, man?
No, because I think they're done. I think it might be a gentleman's sweep with 5 because they look so flustered. And on top of that, you talking about if you're in a playoff series, you're lucky to steal one at your opponent's home. You stole 2. These 2 games was in Denver. And not on that, Big Vito, Rudy Gobert didn't even play the last game. Didn't even play. You 0-2 at home in the altitude where people have problems. Y'all used to the altitude, Denver. Minnesota ain't. dude, they will get a win. I don't know when and I don't know how. They're going to get a win. They are in trouble because what they're doing, real quick, Big V. Normally, like with Denver, they're normally in trouble. They kind of remind me of Duke in college basketball, where it's like, yo, now Duke gonna jack up a whole bunch. Well, everybody does now, but Duke gonna jack up a whole bunch of threes, and if they drain them, you gonna lose. But now if they miss half of them, you stand a chance. Well, Denver ain't able to get shots off to even be had to be missed. That ain't even happening. They're picking them up from almost half court.
Yeah.
They're not letting them get set in their offense at all. It's stifling. And these Minnesota guys, they're so young and they're just full of energy and vigor. They're not even letting them get set up in the play. You can't even get a shot off.
Yeah.
That's why they in trouble, man. What say you?
I think they're in trouble, but I think they come back to make this a 6-game series, Corey. I do.
I would love it.
I think they do. I think first of all, yeah, to your point, they went there in Denver and stole 2. That's tough. God. That is tough. You went to Denver and not get 1, but you got 2. All you gotta do now is go back to Minnesota and close it out. I don't know why it's balloons coming behind me. I don't know what that was about. That was weird as hell. What the Zoom? What are you doing, Zoom? I didn't say it was happy birthday time. What the hell just happened? I guess
damn AI, man.
Oh,
they all like to get us.
Oh man, I guess they like what I'm talking about. You feel me? I don't know. I guess there must be some
preach,
fans.
Pastor, preach.
You feel me? But I think they go back to God. In order for that to happen, though, Corey, they're gonna have to get 2 down there in Minnesota.
That's what I'm saying.
God, Corey. All right. I still think they make it a series. I'm gonna go with it. I think they got it in them to do it. I think they go back and they take this time off and they go game plan. I think they're going to game plan, Corey, before they get down there to Minnesota and try to get together. I think if they win one down there, they're gonna win the other.
If any team could do it, it's Denver. Just real quick note: Minnesota haven't played at home since the end of April, and they have not lost a game in the playoffs yet. They swept Phoenix. They're going to lose a game. I just don't know when. This is crazy.
You know what? This may go 7. It can't go 6. This will go 7. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it.
I would stay up to watch it if it goes 7. I'm telling you that.
I'm gonna push it to 7. I think Denver finds a way. I think they get everybody back. I think Jamal is gonna take this time off to heal whatever he needs to be healing in between the games. I don't see him.
He probably bro. Got that lingering injury going on. So
I think he probably won't practice. I think he just takes time to heal up. And I think they come back, man, with a better team when they see them boys again. I just do. I think it may go 7. I think so.
Be good.
Let's keep it on the Timberwolves for a minute, though, because today they made some announcements. Ladies and gentlemen of the Zone Sports Podcast, the Defensive Player of the Year goes to no other but your COVID-spreading brother, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert today brought home Defensive Player of the Year award, and rightfully so, Corey. Rightfully so. Yeah. This man has been going crazy all season. Corey. He's been going. He's one of the reasons that Joker has been held to what he's been held. Now, don't get it twisted. Joker has still been putting up 30 and doing what he's doing.
No question. But
he hasn't been getting triple doubles like he's been accustomed to. And Rudy is a big part of that. Him, Nas Reed, and Cat. They are a huge part of why this happened. Part of why this happened, man. Huge part. But still, we got to give it up, man, for Rudy Gobert. This can't be his first Defensive Player of the Year. He has to have at least
this is
2 or 3.
This is his 4th one.
I want to say more.
I want to say this is his 4th one.
I want to say more because I know he got one or a couple with Utah. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like every season, Corey, his name is right there for Defensive Player of the Year. And rightfully so. This man is getting blocked shots. He's getting rebounds, and he's scoring the ball.
Absolutely.
Like, all I got to do, man, hey, salute. That's all I got. Salute, man. Salute, and rightfully so.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I know this has been a hot topic because I started to do the what the hell for this for Draymond Green and Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Talking about basically how he shouldn't have missed it. And look, I want to be crystal clear, and I know we gotta go. I'm not a professional athlete, so I can't get in the mindset. So I do admit that I'm speaking off a sheer point of ignorance in this. But I tell you what, I know about being a dad. I somewhat know about being a dad. I'm a new dad. I'm still new to this game. And no, I don't have multiple kids. But I tell you what, you sit up here and chastise somebody for not wanting to be home at the witness of their firstborn. Not saying that the second, the third, or the fourth is less important.
Your
But
first. Your
dude,
first.
your first one, dog. And again, I'm speaking off for ignorance. This could have been the NFL Super Bowl. This could have been an NBA Game 7, right? And I do know what some people are saying. Like for example, some players that I've heard say, "Well, look, my wife wouldn't want me there." And if you know your wife well enough to know that what she says she means, okay, maybe. I do know sometimes they may say, "Oh no, go ahead and do this," but they don't really want you to do it. So
Right.
I know everybody's wife, none of my business. I know mine, and I know she would want me to be there, no matter what situation. And there is nothing like that moment of seeing a life being brought into this world for the very first time, of that kid belonging to you for the very first time. Again, I don't have multiple kids. I got one. I'm a one and done Kentucky Wildcat kid over here. Okay. But I tell you what, I wouldn't trade seeing my daughter being born for nothing. Because let me tell you something. Cats is like, oh, well, we could make other kids or whatever. That may be true. Everybody don't have that luxury, Big V. That might be a one and only chance. Something might happen where she can't get pregnant again. And let me tell you something real more quick before I wrap up, Big V. These guys, I ain't gonna call them idiots because they ain't gonna disrespect them for having a different perspective than I have. Everyone is assuming that pregnancies go smooth.
They don't.
Oh, we could do the other one. There's so many mortality deaths of women that the husband or whoever got to pick whether to keep the baby or the wife. No. I'm going to be the nav. It may be a deal where it's like, hey, the minute that I hold and kiss my kid for the first time, I'm back up out of here. That got it. But to sit up here and say, yo, the NBA, just like the NFL, they'll cut you in the New York minute. You will be in and out of the league. You'll be relegated to the G League. You'll be suspended forever. You'll be fined forever. No. Shout out to Rudy Gobert. I get it. He's a cornball, the originator of COVID in the NBA, as far as I'm concerned. Ain't saying you got to like the guy, but you're going to respect his decision and you're going to respect his defensive skills on the court. Okay. I almost called him the Drake of the NBA because cats just love to hate him. Everybody, I don't like the motherfucker either. Okay, I want to be crystal clear. But to sit up here and get that guy a hard time, because he want to be home with his fiance to see the witness of his first kid, nah, bro, take that.
Nah. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm sick of hearing about it. It's quite disgusting. The man's first child. I have multiple children, and I wouldn't miss either of the births because things don't always go right.
They didn't want to speak on that.
My wife had complications with my son to the point we can't get pregnant again. No, I wouldn't miss it for the world. No. I'm sick of hearing about it. No, you sound like idiots. Stop it. I don't care. Family first. Sorry, family first. Now, like you said, you have the child, and I know we got to wrap. You have the child. You go back and do what you need to do. Fine, but to miss it, no. Ladies and gentlemen, we run out of time. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. Until the next time, y'all know how we end it, baby. Peace.